Welcome to AutoSens, the world's leading community for ADAS and autonomous vehicle technology development. We create best-in-class events, training, and information for the purpose of connecting the global community of engineers, scientists, and other automotive industry experts. We are joined today by Kevin Lee, Senior Director and Head of the Automotive Sensors Unit for North America at Samsung. Kevin, welcome to AutoSens, and thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Kevin, Samsung is relatively new to automotive. So what makes Samsung unique as you go forward here in the automotive industry?
Yeah, that's a great question. Actually, Samsung has been involved with automotive for many number of years. In fact, I don't know if it was well known, but up until several years ago, we actually built cars. We had a joint venture with Renault and produced a number of vehicles on the Samsung brand. Actually, mainly was in Korea. However, we're no longer in that business. However, we learned a great deal, and we really understand what it takes to be in automotive. And in the automotive component side of the business, in semiconductor space, we have currently automotive LEDs, memories, processors, and CMOS image sensors. And in the imaging space, Samsung has been developing sensors for more than 2 decades, actually. And if you look at the mobile space, Samsung was the first to deliver 100 megapixel sensors about 2 years ago. And this year, we actually launched the first 200 megapixel sensors for the first time. Anyhow, in this day and age, I think how long you've been in the market is really not relevant. As you know, it's all about how much value you can add to your solutions and customers at the end of the day. For automotive, we're leveraging those advanced technologies that has been already proven, if you will, to develop automotive-grade sensors from ground up, which means we're not just simply taking mobile sensor and repackaging them for automotive. We actually develop native automotive sensors, meeting or exceeding all automotive and industry standards. We're actually bringing in the latest innovations with the automotive quality and reliability you would expect. So, for example, if you look at our nanopixel technologies we have today, which has been perfected over many number of years, which provides the basis for our small submicron pixels that enables the high dynamic range in our automotive sensors. Today, we already provide a full range of image sensor for automotive, covering anywhere from basic rear view to surround views and all the way to high resolution sensors for ADAS and sensing applications.
Kevin, from your vantage point here, with all of that said, what do you see as the most critical capability needed in automotive imaging right now?
Yes, image sensor technology today, it really is meant to enable a safe, reliable, and pleasant driving experience. And sensor itself plays a key element, critical role in autonomous driving. And Samsung image sensor supports all the features required. For example, high resolution for accurate object detection, high dynamic range for fast response in case of certain sudden changes in brightness, low light sensitivity for better recognition in the dark, and higher frame rate for better sensing of fast moving objects. However, as we move forward with ADAS level 3 and above, we see several critical areas for improvements with image sensors. Having minimum 120 dB dynamic range with LED flicker mitigation is becoming a table stake. What we consider as a decent low light performance is not good enough. Our customers are demanding even better low light sensitivity with zero motion artifacts. What will set apart many of the ADAS and autonomous driving platform will be the accuracy and the quality of the computer vision. Having clear vision is most critical aspect of the sensor, which must meet or exceed performance criteria to make driving more safe and reliable. And ultimately, because it saves lives. our sensor, for example, actually delivered true high dynamic range up to 140 dB, meaning we're not sacrificing dynamic range to detect or mitigate LED flickers in the image, and eliminate motion artifacts associated with combining multiple exposures over a brief period of time to capture the dynamic range. This means computer algorithm can run more efficiently and accurately. And today, I believe we're only automotive sensor provider that can deliver what we call true HDR4, that combines, number one, the full HDR, complete LED flicker mitigation, superior low light sensitivity, all in a single shot without the motion artifacts. And also what we see is, as we see demand and volume of automotive cameras grow, we need to make the system more efficient and cost effective. That means we need to do more with less. We need to enable single camera to do what it used to take 2 to 3 cameras. For example, a single sensing camera to handle multiple field of views for computer vision, while providing the real-time images for human eyes. Moreover, for ADAS sensing cameras, because system is always active and alert while you're driving, that means the power consumption and heat dissipation do really matter, especially when you have multiple cameras and sensors running all simultaneously. So our image sensor today, for example, we utilize 28 nano process for the logic layer, which translates into much better power usage and efficiency than any other sensors available today.
Kevin, as we know from working in the industry, and we've seen the headlines, still continue to see the headlines, the last several years we have faced a supply chain crunch and shortages with semiconductors. What is Samsung's approach to this? How is Samsung navigating this?
Yeah, another excellent question. I know a lot of our customers actually went through a lot of challenges the last several years. We at Samsung have been actively actually working with our customers, partners, as well as government officials around the world to make sure there is no or minimum impact to our supplies. Unlike the others you may heard, given Samsung owns our own fabs where we manufacture and operate, we were able to actually increase our capacity to meet the challenges and alleviate the shortages where we can. During the shortages last several years, for those products we provide, almost all of our automotive customers were isolated from the shortages. Actually, we were able to assist those customers with either augmenting or finding alternative solutions that can not only address short-term shortages, but to remove them from any future risk in the future. One way we were actually able to help our customers was by enabling our products to be much more scalable and flexible, more than just one single application, for example. We've included a built-in scaler on our latest 8 meg, for example, which enabled our customers to use that downscaler to use it not only for the native 8 meg applications, but also to address different resolutions and aspect ratio. That meant you could basically use the same cameras to pretty much cover all viewing and sensing application needed today, from a single view, from surround views all the way to the sensing, all using one single sensor on one single camera. Consequently, what this allowed our customers to do is not only to save them on their BOM costs without having to worry about the supplies, but also made their overall development effort more effective and efficient, if you will, because you could basically take one sensor, one camera design, and be able to apply to across the board. And that only not shield them from the supply issues, but also the any future issues might be come up. In addition, because we're vertically integrated from design to manufacturing with our own fab, we were able to provide multiple packaging options, including just having a bare die or a chip on board, and all the way up to IBJ packaging for automotive. And not only that, we're able to provide any type of combination of the color filters, which allow our customers to choose any computer algorithm that's available today. Um, Beyond that, from a corporate level, to protect our customers and industry for future any disruptions, we're continuing our investments to build additional capacity. And that's probably one of the most often asked questions to us by most of our customers and industries is what are we doing for the future? Today, our sensors are manufactured in the United States and in South Korea. We're actually in a process of building out another new fab. As a matter of fact, in right here in Taylor, Texas, as part of our $120 billion investment effort. And that new facility should be operational, I believe, latter part of next year. So, in summary, today we have the most advanced process technology that enable our customers with most sophisticated ADAS applications. Proof, if you will, is in the pudding. We have our latest sensors pretty much adopted by all the global OEMs, and we're dedicated to delivering even better sensors for the automotive industry over years to come.
Indeed, Kevin. Yeah, proof is in the pudding. I've had Samsung phones over the years, loved them, and excited to see your progress into automotive, continued progress into automotive, and then, of course, helping your customers navigate this difficulty with the supply chain. Kevin, from all of us here at AutoSens, we want to thank you for your time, sharing your expertise and thought leadership. Look forward to sitting down with you again real soon and having another interview in the near future. Thank you again, Kevin.
Great. Thank you very much. Pleasure.
For more in-depth interviews like this, subscribe to the AutoSens YouTube channel and follow AutoSens on LinkedIn. For more information on our world-class events, visit auto-sense.com. That's auto-sense.com. In Detroit, on behalf of AutoSens, I'm Carl Anthony.